Hey everyone, how are we all doing tonight? As always, I hope you're doing well. Once again, I'm really not sure if I should be streaming tonight or not. I was at work making a video for someone, one of our clients, just saying this is what I did today, and this is what I can do. And I didn't end up sending it to him because of just how tired and how weak I sounded as I was speaking, so it's really a sign that I shouldn't be streaming tonight at all, but I do want to... what was that sound effect? That was odd. I really would like to get this game done if I can. I've got about 3 hours tonight, I think. I'll try and smash through as much of it as I can, but I don't know if I'll get there or not. I think there's more levels to this game than I was expecting. Just bring up the trophy guide in the background. I'm not prepared for this. You find a trophy guide. Where was I at? We're about to do section 3, chapter 3. Ji Leong. Is it Chi or Z? Don't know, but it looks like we need to find 7 mahjong tiles in this place. And the first trophy looks like it's going to be at 1.1. No copycates and Battery of Batteries. Need to try taking a picture of Kate. I thought we already tried that, although we didn't have our own camera to do that. And Battery of Batteries is... make the maximum possible number of batteries in the first camera level. Oh, that one... okay, we need to make 32 batteries. I'm not looking at the exact method, but I have seen the exact number. 32. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's all be chill and have a good time tonight. First tile. That was easy. Though I suppose what I should have done is looked at the tile first and identified the tile, just to show you that I'm a man of culture, chat.
Do you hear that? In my memories, I hear singing and laughing. I remember a celebration. Shall we go take a look?
We're definitely on 1-1.
Well done. It's a shame things crumble over time.
That wasn't hard.
Only, there's always someone here to fix it. First Leon, now you. Thank you.
I think it's a Z. We need 3 batteries. Oh my god, my voice.
Isn't it incredible? Rewinding to get the perfect shot.
Too much of that cannot be good for my health.
Hi, karawan mo ngayon. It's your birthday.
A birthday?
No.
That's wonderful.
Only eating
Gathering of
and
friends.
drinking and dancing.
I love these little events. If my system memory is correct, Celine received quite a unique gift that day.
Honor, you know. All right. Thank you birthday to me.
That's more like it.
Oh, you found
now,
it.
take a bow.
A camera. Portable and with instant film to boot. A smart way to travel around here, and a powerful way to store data. I can't wait to see how you use this. I'd use it myself, if I had thumbs.
No kitty. Alright, so I think all we have to do is keep photographing this battery. Oh god. My voice. Oops. Nobody saw that. Is this the preferred method? I think so, but I'm not sure.
You're a pro already.
I guess moving them like this isn't really required. They just have to be near each other. So maybe I could do something like... that, followed by that. That will do. One level? That's it? That's terribly disappointing. Okay, the next one's on 2-2 Nope Bridge. Okay, this is now unlocked. Can I cancel this? I guess that's for the camera. It doesn't affect anything here, but when we take photos, it's going to affect how they're taken. Okay. Just gonna have a drink. 2-2. We're on 2-1 at the moment. I have a camera which at first glance seems great, but on the other hand, it means that everything just became so much more complex.
This camera physics thing that Mirren has proposed is going to make me nauseous. Gravity exists for a reason.
Feeling a bit turned around, me too. I don't like it. Points if you understand that reference. Oh, where are you, Jesse?
Nice, I got you. Was worried there for a second. It's getting harder and harder to reach you. I think the further you go in the simulation, the less connection we have. I'm hoping this is an error on my part, but I'm worried. I'll reach out again soon. Need to look into this more. Look for a phone in the future. I might have news. Hope your exploration has been going well. Despite this mess, I'm sure you've got this.
Alright, so I'm in the correct area. It talks about a cartoon rope bridge. First need to find it. Turn around and look for a section of level that is out of reach. Need to get to the top level of this area. can I get up there? Not like that. To release a phone call here? No, good. What if I do that? Right, so I'm up here, but what am I looking for? Pick up the cartoon photo, which I've probably broken. Right. What's am I doing with this guy? Try to make the bridge as upright as possible, then take a photo of anything around you and slice through it. Okay. Like so. This game is bizarre. Alright, what's next? We've got 3 on 3-3. Really? Is that it? We're just walking over here? Okay. 2-3, we've got a loss. Dustin, more like dust off. Drop a Dustin off the level.
I've been waiting for you. I went ahead to search for the machine you're looking for. Most elusive indeed. Was that the only reason you came here?
Okay, that's one. You monster. We are abusing this 4 thing. And what else can we do with it? Another one. We need to get 8 of these. Why? Not entirely sure. It's fine, that'll work. Not entirely certain the game can count, but okay, I'll take it. Next one's on 2-4, so let's find a way out of here. I guess we're going up there. There weren't stairs in there, I had to create my own. Alright, 2-4. We have Mahjong Tile and we have Speed Demon. I saw that one last night, so we have to complete this one within 10 seconds.
Hang on. Did you nick my biscuit?
Me? Steal your biscuit? What sort of accusation is that?
You did, didn't you? I can always ask Kate, you know.
Oh, alright. So what if I did? I was just sitting there going uneaten.
It's not as if it could have gone cold.
Well, if you're gonna kick up a fuss. Kate, can you please run shortbread.exe for our esteemed colleague here?
Biscuit thief.
That's how you know they're cultured. They say biscuit instead of cookie. It's not Zelda, is it? It's something else.
C. Leon was always fond of games.
There it is. What number is that? I don't read Chinese. I assume that's 4 though. I can read Japanese, I can't read Chinese. Alright, let's rewind here. Can I get this done within 10 seconds? That's a no. I'm going to have to replay that level. Alright, to reach new heights and low orbits. You'll get this for low orbits. In the area with the battery on the column, pick up the photo next to the Tetris image, place a photo in front of you, then take a photo of the power-up. Get access to 3 power-ups. We can increase our jump heights apparently. Okay. We need 2 batteries.
Everything keeps breaking. You think in a simulation everything will find a way to maintain itself, but no. It's fine. Keeps me busy. Some peace and quiet.
Really? It worked a moment ago. Or is that because I actually destroyed part of the battery? Yeah, okay. That ain't the answer. I guess I can just get up there using something like this. I'm not sure. I know I can increase my jump height, but I feel that shouldn't be necessary. Which one's that? I feel I should know that one, but I don't. Come on. It's really not that far away, really. The hell can I place this? This seems like a really bad idea. Alright, so I need to grab the— oh god. I've made some bad life choices, chat. That's our 2 batteries. I just need to break through this wall, I guess, which I can do in, well, any number of methods. Like that, for example. Although that's bad because I'm taking out the battery pad. A bit of a distance, but it's fine. What's next?
Did you know that scientists have to spend years developing a method before they're often allowed to share their work?
Peer review, bruh. Alright, next up is 3-1, hitching a ride. I'm dying, chat. That will do.
Did you know that scientists
Yes,
have
I
to
know.
spend
You
years
told me.
developing a method before they're often allowed to share their work?
You don't remember it because I rewound you or
That's
did whatever?
the beauty of the simulation. What you can achieve in a year's time can be merely a blink here. Though, that does make perfection tempting. Celia Young was often wary of that.
It's nothing that playing video games can't help you through. We only have one photo. Congrats on your 20 quid win. Don't get used to it. Hitching a ride. What am I doing for hitching a ride? Lose my voice. When the level starts, take a picture, use the photo to slice through the gate forward. Follow the path past the teleporter down to a small office area. On the bulletin board above, there is a desk for a happy birthday card. What do they make?
I'm working in Ali Wong's workspace today. I've excelled myself to the
These
opposite end
might
to
be
keep
useful.
the bickering to a minimum. It's quiet here, but a little sparse. I like his other builds more.
I can hear you.
Get back to work.
Fine. I won't bother you anymore. Verbally, at least.
I love these things.
About 15 seconds later, it should unlock. Yeah, I'm on. Right, found ourselves some film, which is fantastic, because I wasn't sure how I was going to complete the level otherwise. Let me go back. There is a Mahjong tile in 3-2, so let's solve this level. Seems simple enough. Two batteries. Okay, we can get across there.
Celia Young was always against the camera. He often complained that it got in the way of his work. I was always confused by that. Haraya used to tell me that making things was a part of learning.
Do we have any film? Again, no idea what that character is. I assume it's a number, but I don't recognize it. Okay, what am I doing here? I need to reach the battery, but at the same time I also need to photograph the battery to make a duplicate. What am I missing?
Alright, fine. You're winning me over.
I told you it would spark ingenuity. Clearly, I have a knack for knowing the unknowable.
Yeah, mate. You're bloody brilliant. You won a medal.
Ah, no thanks. Just hearing you say that is enough of a reward for me. Wait, actually, I do need your help with something. Let me show you.
You're being cagey. Lead the way, Professor.
Right, not sure about this one. We can definitely take a photo here and pull the battery across. Not like that, I can't. But I don't see how that helps me at all. Unless... Yeah, okay, I can do that, can't I? I've got to be very careful about its placement, though. Tricky. Three, 2, that's a Mahjong tile. We've got that. Next one's at 4-2, so I'll bring up chat for a bit.
This one... This one is quite complicated.
You say that, but I don't believe you. Not yet, anyway. I don't think that's any more complex than what we just went through. If anything, that's easier. Smashing through this tonight. We have 3 of the Mahjong tiles. I don't know if they were there to begin with. Right, next one's on 4-2. And that's it.
They were all so creative.
Do I want to know the answer to this? Losing my voice, chat. Do I need to... Terrible. Do I need to photograph from here? I don't see the points, but... I can just...
It was brilliant.
Alright, what's the trick here? What's stopping me from just doing this? Switching this. I see, the entire power line has to be in view. That's the trick. I'm glad I checked that. Right, 4-2, we have a Mahjong tile in here.
It's old.
So if we want to rotate this, we have to photograph the entire thing like that. It really is that simple, okay. Where's our mahjong tile?
No wonder Haraya was angry. Mirren...
No clue.
I know it. She's not the greatest person when dealing with others. Where's that cat? Maybe the two of them could bond over a cat pet session or something.
I have heard petting me is quite soothing. Feel free to do it anytime.
Next one's on 5-1.
It went through! Hey there! Okay, so, looking into this setup, there's clearly something wrong with the system.
You think?
The deeper you go, the more the data are corrupt due to lack of upkeep. Meaning you might have to find your own exit if that's the case. I think our goals stay the same. Find the specs for the weather disruptor, get out, save the climate. All that good stuff. I'll reach out again when I can. Hope you're messing with reality in some cool ways.
Corrupted data? Yes, I have noticed over time that in the later sections of the simulation, the degradation has gotten progressively worse. But isn't that true for all things that once lived? Despite that, it's still wondrous. I hope you'll feel that way too.
Okay, how do I handle this? I can switch that on. Through something like that. That's how I do it. That would work, but that's not really an option. Yeah, I've seen this trick. Although that's still not upright, is it? How many photos do I have? Just the one. Can I get away with this? I see.
I pray that you've been enjoying your explorations thus far. There's many memories stored here, many impossible things. It acts as a record of sorts, much like a photo, trapped in a moment. I'm glad there's someone new to experience it.
You don't even have any original thoughts of your own. You're an AI. 5-1, there's Mahjong Top. 5-3, there's a whole bunch of stuff. The final observations. That sounds ominous. Alright. Not that. Thankfully, it's on a timer.
That was a swift one, wasn't it? Really gets your heart pumping. Well, if you have one, of course.
I guess we need to photograph that pass. And then it will expire. Like that. Nothing is a sort of delay, so we need to flip that, stand on it, and photograph that, and then get there, okay?
Is there any reason you're so reluctant to have good designs?
Whoa, sarcastic much? I enjoy good designs.
Efficiency over beauty, huh?
There is beauty in efficiency. You just have to understand it.
Ah, yeah. What a lovely way to phrase that. Very wise, Long.
Alright, there is a bunch of stuff here, and I don't see any of it. Starting with the Mahjong tile. Maybe up there? Don't know. Look at the guide. So, 5.3. Liberate the dustbins. Find 3 blueprints. Done that. Place some dustbins in the blueprints to drive away. If one of them falls off, you get another trophy. I've already got that one. That's something I can get behind. Let's take a picture of the balcony just above the exit and this thing here.
Private spots are the best way to recharge. Or so I've been told.
Yeah, I've seen that.
A nice long nap often does the trick.
I've actually seen that map. Go behind the waterfall. I missed that. We're going to place this. Bro. Alright, fine. I did not see that earlier. Nice. Okay, so the last one. Impeccable timing. Complete a timer level with only a fraction of a second to spare. Need to activate the teleporter when there is 1 notch left on the timer. This can be done on few levels, mostly the ones where you can physically see the timer while standing at the teleporter. It may take a few tries, but you can replay the levels as many times as you like. Okay. So, we need to start by flipping this. Photograph the whole thing and flip. And now I need to place it here. And then go for it. Just like that. Easy peasy. 5-4, there is nothing. 5-5, there is our last Mahjong tile. And then we have 6-3, whatever that is.
Meant to be thinking out loud here, archiving my thoughts. Time is finite. We mess with all the time in our workspaces. Thing is, We can't fool ourselves much longer. The time that runs out, we won't get back.
I think I have to do it like that. I can't see another film to grab, so we do that and then go for it. Easy.
Your speed is impressive.
That's what she said. Mahjong tile, where is it? Reading some Stonehenge. Any film in here?
This is so fascinating. I've always wondered about your world outside. I must know, does it still look like this?
It's alright, I've played Mystery of the Druids. There it is. I figured it had to be somewhere in there. Okay, we have 5 photos. How do I make this work? This may work, but the timing may not. Let's find out. Easy.
I've been thinking about what I'd overheard.
Trying to look at the guide, trying to bring up Chas, and trying to play at the same time.
What you're looking for? Really provide all the answers?
I don't
If
know.
so, I wish that for all our troubles. One simple solution, and our worries gone. I thought that would sound happy, but it just sounds... Never mind.
That's alright, I'm not listening, I'm just doing stuff on my PC. Bear with me. So, next one is 6-3 for completing all the illusion levels, whatever the hell that means. Don't know. Alright, 6-3. Looking a bit spookier. Where's my camera? Whoa. Okay, that's terrible. No, that is a moving texture. I think it is anyway. Mr. Carcass, hope you're doing well, dude. Thank you for dropping in. I think I'm losing my mind here. You've just turned up at the pass where the game is getting all weird on me. So if I'm seeing illusions everywhere, there must be a way through here.
It's a bit
Like
clever,
this.
isn't it? Celia Young was always fond of games. A good puzzle to keep himself busy. His workspaces
I
were
thought
no
we came
different.
together to compare notes.
I don't have anything new to share.
Are you sure? There's always something new to explore here.
Nothing of value yet, but soon. That was a nice idea, Aaron. Relaxing even. Thank you. But don't you think it's time we got back to work?
Not feeling the plot at all. Right now I just want to grind trophies and get this game done. How do we get over there?
This is a disaster. I need to speak with Miriam before this gets any worse. Where has she been anyway? She's so busy with her work, I haven't seen her outside her space in a while. I'll give her a call. This can't go on.
Maybe the textures aren't changing. That will be something. I have to jump over here. And that's not how to do it. These question marks though, what the hell? Really? Nah, there's nothing there. The game's just making stuff up. Yeah, so that's telling me to go down? I don't believe there's a crouch button anywhere. That's nothing. Alright, where am I going? I've got to get over there. This seems like the right way, but I don't see where to go next. This symbol. This seems important, but I don't see where to go. Alright, this one's got me stumped. This one's a dead end. So you turn around, you can go up here. That's where I came from. Yeah, that wasn't there before. I'll say go back here. Do I see anything new? I do not. How do we get over there? Might be looking for a walkthrough shortly, and I don't want to do that. Turn around, you go up here. But then what? I don't think this is anything, but I need to check. It says to watch your steps, so I'm assuming I need to go down here, but... nothing's happening when I do that. I I don't see anywhere else to go except that pipe. Right, so I do admit I'm a bit confused by this one. What is this symbol? Ah, okay, I see. I see. So, where do we enter? I assume we enter at the entrance. That makes a lot of sense, you goddamn moron. We go right around the right-hand pillar and then through the center and then around the diagonally opposite one. Okay. I assume I have to do this. This is about the only thing that makes sense. Christ. Thank you for not helping me. Right, 6-3. It should just be for completing this level. We have one battery. Right. That's doing the same thing? Really? If we do that, then that gets around it.
Well done with that. Don't you find it fascinating? The solutions our minds can cultivate when given the space and motivation.
Absolutely not.
They might not always be perfect, but they are special.
I think we're done up here unless something's hiding up here. I think I went here last night though.
I said my piece. Looking back, these last few sessions have been the most difficult. And the most fun I've had since I can remember. Every corner of this place is an expression of some dream one of us had. That's gotta be something, right? Kind of like a stored piece of memory. Just like Mirren's photographs.
I assume those are the wins. That looks like 9, 8, 7 in the wrong order. Thing is, normally with the mahjong in your hand, you have 13 tiles at any given time. And 14 tiles, where you can have a lot more actually, but it's complicated. Let me go downstairs. I want to check out that filter. And then we'll move on. Does it show up here immediately? It does.
Is that the only chance you have? The only solution your mind has decided upon? And there's only forward, isn't there?
I wonder if that's the only filter machine that we've got. Hub completed. Mirren? Mirren.
Mirren's workspace awaits. She's rather special. The one who started all of this, with good intentions no less. She even made me, and for that I will always be thankful. Even though she... well, she really loved this place.
Alright, the next one says Chapter 4 is the only hub where the levels appear out of order. The order they're listed in below is the order they appear in the hub. Why is it raining here? It's a simulation. We can make the rain go away.
It's different, isn't it? Mirren was passionate about her studies.
That answers that question, I suppose. Oh god, math. No thank you. Having flashbacks to year 12. So the levels here are out of order.
I'm rather fond of this structure. It makes me feel tall.
You're a cat.
Higher and higher we go.
Alright. Oh, let's just dive straight in. That is 1-1. We are looking for a planet. And I've got my camera back. Woohoo! Look for 2 batteries.
I've been staring at the wall for hours.
Don't worry, me
It's
too.
quite beautiful in the way that it imposes upon the sky. If you know where to look, you can already see that there will come a day when the blue skies we take for granted are gone, replaced by some other darker color. I know it in my heart of hearts. But there's something hopeful about that purple. At the very least, it's not red.
Purple is close enough to red for my liking. If I can't figure out what's going on with the purple wall before his next visit, purple wall, I'll have to explain to him its unintentional nature. I don't know what I'll do if It's not a glitch. Somehow I engineered a purple wall, which means its unusual behavior is a simple matter of an unbalanced equation that needs balancing. There's always a cause for an effect, no matter how unforeseen. All that's happened here is that a number is out of place. will find it and I will fix it. A purple wall. Right, well I need to find a battery.
Those structures back there, they eluded Mirren. Unusual things, but useful in their own way. I wonder how you'll navigate them.
Okay, it's given me 2 batteries, but do I need both batteries? Oh god. That's terrible. So these grey structures here, I cannot break them with my camera. Alright. Appears to be spreading. I'm not concerned. What's spreading? Okay, I guess I have to go around here. The grey/blue color, we can't copy that. That's terrible. I really can't photograph these.
You figured it out! Mirren would have been impressed.
Nothing's coming out. Right, next up is 2-2. We're at 1-2 here.
This is incredible. The system is self-learning, ever-growing. It can be used to build structures.
Wonder how we're gonna reach that teleporter.
Supported on its own energy. This could truly help push the principles of my research to new heights. I need to show this to Araya immediately.
What a fond memory. Mirren was so excited about her work. Ambition is an infectious thing.
I ain't reading all this. With the violets, we can do that and more. We can show them how to build new realities with a substance that breathes like a living organism, replicates with all the elegant momentum of a machine, but doesn't destroy unless we want it to. It's too monumental of discovery not to put its good use. The violet wall. I guess, and this is partially what we're looking at. But I mean, I have no photos. I don't like it. Alright, I can has a cube, but what's the point of that? I can't read that inner piece. Can I use this maybe? I was thinking maybe breaking through here. There's film there. I can get through this wall. But right now I don't see how to get through that wall. I suppose I can manipulate this cube. No. I can go up here though, can't I? We have a photograph. Yeah, okay, so it's trying to place it in background and just slices a hole clean through there. I have one photo. How do I reach this? Oh god, look at that. That does not get me through that grating. Right. I can always put it somewhere else, can't I? Like...
There it is. Another brilliant workaround.
like that.
Where's that ringing coming from?
Jesse, that phone's sounding a bit sick.
You made it! I'm so happy. Nice work. You're near the end of this wild maze. At least, as far as I can tell. The weather disruptor must be around here somewhere. It's Mirren's life work, right? She must have stashed it away. Find it, and let's get you out of there.
The weather disruptor. Mirren's life's work. I see. Mirren and the others developed a lot of potential solutions for your current climate worries. I'm sure one will be useful. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure you noticed by now, but using film was always Mirren's idea. One of her many passions.
Well, that's the way out. We can get a photo if we go over there. So that doesn't take me terribly far. There is a roll of film there. Roll of film? I don't know. Let's grab this. Maybe this is something. What can I do with this? Maybe I'll place it from the left-hand side. Like that. Yeah, that'll work.
A perfect fit. An elegant solution.
Once again, that's what she said. And now I just photograph one of those. Put it there, and where else?
Looking around me now almost feels like seeing into the future. How exciting! To think that one day our cities could look like this, could breathe like this. It's never too early to change the world.
No, thank you.
You remind me of Mirren. Always loved her. You remind me a lot of Mirren, you know? Always taking new information, mastering it quickly. Ingenuity. From what I've gathered, having a passion to strive forward is the first step to accomplishing many things.
Sorry, I'm too dumb to understand what you're saying. Is this 2-1? Yes.
Mirren always loved her research corners.
Okay, so photograph a battery and then make a drop in there. Violet Rise. Sounds a bit rude, but okay. So what, photograph that? Yeah, none of this stuff is photographable if I just place it there. Or maybe a bit lower like that. Okay, I need to get the aim right. Yeah. That should do it. Right, this is 2-2. There is a Neptune somewhere in here. One battery. Right, well this place looks normal at least. The trick is that one is not photographable. It doesn't show up there. Okay.
Okay, I do have a first build. I can't say that I'm happy with how it's turned out, but it is a start. That counts for something. Okay, I'll run the test just to have the data. After that's done, we'll leave this workspace behind and begin again.
That's so far away. Okay, I'm best off placing that below me and jumping. Neptune will be somewhere in here, I think. Right there. That doesn't help me at all, I think. I've got 5 shots already. I don't think that helps me. Alright, so what's the answer here? Does that work? It does, but I need to figure it out. Okay. I need to create a floor here. So I thought I switched to full sets of night vision. Need to do that. And is the floor breakable here from up here? It is. So if I just do this. That works. I did not see that the floor was breakable upstairs.
I was wondering how you would tackle this solution.
I was thinking we could drop it through there though. Okay. Next up is Pluto on 2-4. One photo, we're not going to be able to put all that in the viewfinder. There is no time delay, which means we need the entire thing photographed. Okay, what's the answer here? Just try this to start, but I know it won't lead anywhere. I can't look through there. Ah, hang on. That's solid and that's invisible when you photograph it. So what I can do is I can do here and photograph through this wall. Sneaky.
Wonderful solution. True freedom from constraints.
This cat is a little bit patronizing for my liking.
Research. I'm wondering, this weather disruptor? I know of it. If I'm right, then you're not too far away. Tell me, is this your solution to heal the world?
Make it a better place. Solving Mirren's puzzle, four-sided cage, no way through top or bottom, become a pencil. How does pencil lift battery? Turn the battery into a pencil 2. I think we're in danger of losing the plot here. Z Leon continues to insist that his pencil idea has merits. Suggestion, use the camera. Z Leon, no. Z Leon and Haraya continue to refuse hints from Mirren. We're going to be here a while, apparently. Yeah, I've played Death Stranding. Rotation must play a part. Sense of place is required.
Safe to say the party was a success. Alabin was right, as much as I hate to acknowledge his genius. I enjoyed myself, but there's still work to do. Kate, can you compile the solution submissions? I want to have a laugh going over them again later.
Collaboration always sparks innovation. You're collaborating too, with someone. The phone calls, They're lovely. I hope the two of you find your own sparks of innovation together too.
This is a 6-sided cage. It is sitting on a block which we can erase. Like that. But it just falls down a bit. Rotation must be an answer. I don't know if I buy that. What if I was to just photograph that and place it here? That's raising it towards me, isn't it? Wait. We could maybe tilt it towards us by doing something like that, but we can get it to move. But the angle is tricky. Surely we can't grab it through there though. That doesn't work. Just make sure I'm not missing anything before I spend too long on this. I'm really trying to find a way of tilting this so that it falls towards us. Like that. Okay, we can grab the battery, but unless there is a hole large enough to grab it through, I don't see the solution here. You know what I'm trying to do. Okay, I've got to admit I don't see the answer to this one. I don't see any way to break this cage. We're being given an option to pick it up, but I don't see how to get it outside of here. Okay. This one's asking me to use my noggin, and I don't like it. I could do something like this perhaps, but that does not help me get inside the cage and or removing the battery from said cage. Rotation must play a part. Not sure who wrote what, I've not been paying attention to handwriting, although that might be Chi Leong. Yeah, fine quote. Rotation must play a part, but how? How do we rotate this? I can do that, but I can definitely move the battery inside there, but I'm not seeing how to do this. And the worst part is I know I'm probably gonna look up the solution and then immediately kick myself afterwards. Thinking. Yeah, I'm struggling here. This is a solid cage. You say rotation must play a part, but the only sort of rotation I can think of would be to rotate it to get it through the bars. And I don't think that's it. If that is it, I'm going to be terribly disappointed. Come on. Like, I'm just not seeing how this thing can fit through these bars. Come on. Just want to bring it a fraction closer if I can. Unless the intent's to get it through this diamond, but I don't see how to do that either. I'm not that smart. Come on. Yeah, I'm not seeing the answer to this one. Oh, I didn't want to have to look at a walkthrough. I might have to though, because I've got nothing at this point. Rotation must play a part. So I need it to be on a solid surface at the bottom so I can tilt it forward. There's nothing in here except for use the camera, correct? Use the camera. Just want to see if I can tilt it this way ever so slightly. Yeah, I don't know. Just try to raise it. Can I even do that? It's like it needs to be at a halfway point to be able to raise it. I'm gonna look this one up. This one's got me stumped. I genuinely don't know about this one. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Where are we? We're on chapter 424. I told her to look at the entire thing, I just want a hint. Okay, we're here. What are we doing? Oh my word, really? Yeah, I kind of think that these diaries and notes, that's actually really frustrating. The diaries and the notes don't mean anything. We have to do this. I saw a photo of this, I'm like, yep, okay, fine, that makes total sense. I hate that solution. Oh my god. I hate it because the way it's being expressed in universe is how do you get the battery out of here? But it turns out you don't have to get the battery out of here at all. Although I will need to place this very carefully. At least I assume this is the answer. So this has to be outside, has to be something like that. That's fucked. I hate that solution so much. Oh my god. I did pick up police, didn't I? I know I did. That is a crazy solution. Holy shit. Bear with me, I'm just trying to get back to where I was on guide. 2-4, so... Next one is in 3-1, that is Venus. Where are the planets? Right, we're going up. There they are. Although Pluto really isn't. You know what, I'm not even going to get into that argument. Let's go in... Hell. What's in here? 3-1. So, in here, Venus awaits us. Somewhere. Same puzzle? Exact same puzzle? No, there's 4 batteries. That one can be photographed. But I only have... Wait a moment. Does that work? It does. We can duplicate the film. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's fine. Okay, next one. That was quick. He's in 6-2, Scream Orchestra. No idea what that's about.
He's brilliant. brilliant. A great way to communicate.
It's interesting, that's for sure.
Does this mean when I practice my guitar, you'll be able to give it a listen?
Let's not push it, alright?
She is magnificent with her guitar. Blah, blah, blah. Sound waves, acoustic vibrations, be precise. Something distance issue, but sound can travel faster. Excuse me? Okay, look, I'm not smart, but I did study physics. That is not true. Sound can travel faster than light in some other universe, perhaps, but no, that is not true. If you'd extend the right frequencies, then atmospheric control can be ours. Okay, we're solving climate change with the power of music. We're all fucked. Switches. We have switches. Nani? That's not a normal switch. We have 5 photos. Don't game, you're making me hungry. Did the sound waves come with it? I'll take that as a yes.
A funny thing. Mirren shared with me that it travels faster than light.
Is Mirren on drugs? How do we make this work? I guess I've got no choice but to try and place it on top. But I don't know if that works. Like around there perhaps, but I don't know. Alright, can I... not that. Can I just place it somewhere around here, like there? Right, that does work. I just need to place it a bit better. Whoa, 6'2"?
Everyone deserves to have a bit of fun, even in the throes of work.
Alright, these are indeed out of order. 6'2", we have Scream Orchestra. What is that? Looking it up. Level loads, blah blah. There is a copy of the Scream painting. Pick up the painting, place it anyway. Take 5 photos of the screaming photo and place them all in a row to make 6 screaming paintings. I didn't read where to go, but it's fine. We're just looking around.
That just makes you want to get up and dance. And also power a teleport out of here.
That's the one.
That's a lot of screaming.
That actually powered the, what are these? I'm so sorry. Although it doesn't appear to be getting any louder. Alright, enough. Okay, what was next? 626466 Jupiter and Saturn. So I did manage to get out earlier, or with that screen painting I managed to get out, but I guess this is the intended solution. Oh, I cannot photograph the phone. Right, fine.
Good to hear from you, bud. You've got to be close now. It must be coming up. Man, I wonder why they abandoned this place. Everything has been so bizarre.
Tell me about it.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Go for gold!
Oh, yes. Mirren's final project. I had nearly forgotten. I think... Never mind. You still have some way to go. Let's carry on.
I can't photograph that either. Okay. So this is potentially my only way through. But how do I make this work? I'm not sure I can, unless maybe... Maybe I have to transfer it all the way over here. Hold on a moment. Let me just make sure this works. So that's like a signal repeater. What I would have to do is place it around here, maybe? Amazingly, that's not getting cut off. Then take a photo of this. And then we just extend it. Like that. Four. We're looking for Jupiter. That seems very easy. Although that is a fair sprint. Okay, maybe that's not as easy as I think it is. It drains very fast. Okay. Yeah, I see the answer. It's just annoying. Right, Jupiter has to be in here. Where are we going?
I wonder, is this how your world appears from a bird's eye view?
You bet.
It's rather spacious. Does it still look like this?
It's a bit red and inflamed. This is such a creative mechanic. I kind of love it. Right. Can I photograph that? I don't think that works, does it? And it has to be powered, I think. Unless I can do this. No, that works, that works, that works. I can do this. And then we place it around here. Using our noggin. Or you're using yours, I don't have one. Boltzmann, ugh. If you don't want a good night's sleep tonight, look up Boltzmann brains on, nearly said Reddit. Look it up on Wikipedia. Or don't. You decide. Okay, we have a repeater or a sound thingamajig along with a delay. I have one photo. And one film. And no audio source. Okay. I'm not going to be able to photograph this, correct? Can I photograph the sound waves? Okay, but hang on. When I place this, I will be able to photograph it. So what I need to do is place this. Preferably around here. But this needs to be in a position where I can photograph it. So it needs to be there. Now we photograph that. Do I only get one shot at this? I genuinely don't know. No, I can rewind. Of course I can rewind. Just could zoom in. That's part of the game's challenge, though. I think I want it to be there. Works for me. Right, 6-6. We have green is not a creative color and Saturn. Green is not a creative color. When the level starts, turn around to find a photo that looks like a computer desktop on a table. We need to draw on the open box with the pen.
Oh, thank you. I'll cherish this.
Trying to close that window and it's not letting me. Ah! Kitty. Alright. There is a planet somewhere around here. We have a photocopier. I did not have a camera. I do, however, have a photo. There's our planets. Just looking at the guide to see what is next. The next one is in 5-1. Yeah, it mentions that things are going to be out of order, so I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I read it, but I wasn't expecting it. That is to say, I didn't believe the guide. Okay. What am I doing here? Let's photocopy this. I think I photocopied the wrong one, but it's fine. So, what am I doing? I need to... Don't mind me. Right, so I need to get out using this. We can create noise with this. I think I need to work through this backwards. Bear with me. I've got to do something like that. That's way too far away to make it work. Okay, how about we work forwards then? Let's go here. That music though. If I can get back far enough, then I could possibly place... That's going to override it. Okay, this one's confusing me. I see what I have to do, I just don't see how to use the space to pull this off. I know exactly what I have to do, I just don't know how to do it. I know exactly what I have to do, I just don't see how to do it. So this one has to be placed like in a faraway place, like that. The audio thingy has to be connected that way? And then this pad ahead of us has to feed us. How the fuck did we pull that off? Let me be clear, I know exactly what I have to do, I don't know how to do it. The problem I've got is I need this thing to be able to receive that. How in blue fuck is that possible? Unless maybe I do something like this now. I feel that's close, but if that's not the answer, then what is the answer? Maybe I can place it like that? But the issue I've got is this has to be upright for the teleporter, and the speaker has to be near the thing on the bottom right. So... Just getting some space. Something like that might work. I've got to be further out. Like it's placed around there and I'm expecting it to feed this thing. This one is frustrating enough that I might actually just say fuck it and look at the walkthrough. The thing is, I want to work backwards. I want to replace... But if I replace a shot, it's gonna... I don't know about this one. Like, I wish it was just one pass of the photograph that we were photocopying and not the entire thing. But once again, that's the challenge of this game. Do I have to do it like that? Yes, I have to do it like that because I need the delay. Alright, how about I just place this one at the back like that? Okay, that seems like a good idea. So I can now place this here. Jesus, that took me way too long to get. What the hell? I'm dumb. That took me far too long to get.
Weather is truly a fickle thing. The climate can impact every living and non-living thing. Impossible questions and impossible solutions. The hold it can have on someone. May I ask you a question Marin often proposed to herself?
No, I'm busy.
Tell me, how does one heal the world?
We can't. Michael Jackson is dead. Optional challenge. The solution to that one is to realize that you have to do the long horizontal piece first. Once you visualize that, you're good. 4-1. 4-1 is not even on the list. Alright, what am I doing? What is the gimmick with this place? That's not going to work because it's going to destroy everything that I've got in front of me, correct? It seems like I need a solid photo that'll get me across the entire thing. Am I wrong? Like that? Oh, okay, I see. I see. I sees it. It's something like that. But not tilted that high. Oh, okay. Bear with me. So I have to do it from down here. Problem is I can't destroy the teleporter. This needs to be in a very exact location, and that's probably too far. That one is. Annoying. Very annoying. Yeah, I really need to slice in half here like that. That should work. Although it's not going to work if I can't get to... Oh, fuck. Okay, now I'm officially stumped. How do we make that jump? I need to do something like this. And then push it further like that. That looks right. Is that too high? No. Beautiful. I almost said I don't think I went out here last night. I'm losing my mind. Another optional challenge. This is 5-1. There is an Earth planet somewhere around here. Another photo, which we can photocopy. Where's the Earth planet? Okay, that battery is gone, needs to be seen again. I can land on the scaffolding. Or whatever it is. I don't know. Can I access that area below me? I can if I just do that. Alright. Once again, I'm guessing I need to make many copies of this. Not all of them, but I will anyway, because I can't think of anything better to do. Alright, what have we got? I have no idea. Teleport us on the far side, we need a battery. How many batteries do we need? Where's the teleporter? It's there, which means it needs to be there so I can get a good look at it. Come on, game. Just put it in a location where I can just at least get a look at it, please. Can I even get there? So dumb. Right, we need one battery. This seems like it should be doable. Famous last words. So if I put this here... I just need to find a way to get to that pad and get the battery. And I have many photos to work with, so this should be easy. Right, all I need to do now is get that battery. I can't drop it because that's in the way. So if I just place a photo like that and that, I can just wander over here and grab it now and bring it back. Easy. I hope. What's next? 8-1? Ace 1. Mercury is here. Okay, to progress we need to... No, never mind. I don't necessarily need to grab the battery from there. I don't see any film or photocopies around here, which is problematic. I don't think there's anything on the other side of that. Just solar panels. Okay, how do we make this work with 2 photos? Problem is I need to use one to get through here. I can take a photo of the battery. Slice that open like so. Place the battery here. Okay, that's a bad placement. This works, but it's a bit awkward. Well, actually, no, it's not. What I do is I place this here. I then photograph all this contraption here. I then have to pick up the battery and take it with me. Then I have to place this such that we can get to the final battery. Like that. And then we put all 3 on here. Tricky, but I saw through that one pretty quickly. Where is it? Alright, it's just 9-1. The melon, last chance for Michelangelo. What do we have here? Hell. What can I place on there? We can take a photo. Yeah, okay. But it's sloped. I see the problem immediately. I can place it here, but it's not going to stay there. Is this actually the answer? I don't think so. If I photograph that, we get nothing, correct? There's nothing we can do to interfere with that. That hole there looks sus. But I'm not seeing what I can do with it. Basically, I have to photograph the watermelon and then place both on here. That's what I perceive the solution to be as anyway. But the problem is I need to photograph this, but it's going to go rolling, 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 and that's a problem. I could potentially activate the camera from this side. If I can get a structure here, but that's not possible because I don't have a camera. Yeah, okay, I don't know about this one. What's the answer here? I mean, yes, I have skipped a couple of levels, but I don't think I'm missing anything important. Is it significant that it's looking through the bar? We can pick up photos and we can do that, but that doesn't help you at all, does it? Oh! Jesus, okay, game, okay. That's something. That is absolutely something. Wow. Holy Christ. Oops. Yeah, okay. If I can just get it to stop rolling enough, then... Yeah. Swimming, you're still here. Thank you, dude. That is a very creative solution. Alright, that should be enough. That is enough, alright. I didn't realize they were optional. Good stuff. Alright, these should be the 7 levels. Been here the whole time. Dude, thank you, appreciate it. I don't know why you keep watching me, but thank you. You've been grinding in Path of Exile as well, nice. At least I assume it's Path of Exile. 7-3 is Uranus. Unlock all collectibles, frames. And then we're out of here, okay. I might actually get this done tonight. So this is 7-1, we're looking for 7-3. What's next? One Bassery. Pat the Cass. Well, that's trippy as hell. Soundbite experiments have done my head in. Blah blah blah. I can't blame them for losing patience with me when I can feel my own starting to unravel. I needed a change in perspective. A new way to view the same problem I've been toiling with for how long has it been? Months, years, centuries? Tried grinding in Power over Ethernet once, but Path of Exile played better. I tried Power over Ethernet once. Something 20% packet loss. If only everything could be as easy as screwing on a new camera lens filter. Some days all I can do is walk around in circles. You sound like me. I can feel it on the tip of my tongue. It's there, the solution. I just need to see it. Jesse's not calling. Alright, so I'm tripping balls. Oh god. No.
To be able to take all the principles of physics and turn them on its head, that's what portals do. To think, this is something I could accomplish with limitless resources. It's brilliant. If only it were applicable outside of here. Kate, can you hop through one? I'd love to see if you change colors. Wait, why are you running away? Kate!
Tripping balls for sure. So it looks like to get through certain areas I need to change the color such that it matches what we're trying to get through. Looks like we just need to pull that lever, which means we need to get through there.
Scattered thoughts can be a messy thing.
Indeed. Our Gates Cloud Seeding Project reports. Resulted in the seeding of 15 to 25 storm events during each season. We can replicate this. Sound waves that agitate water vapor particles need cheap, durable materials. But if you look on the left, most of that is crossed out. So it sounds like that didn't work. Failed experiments. I think the lesson for this game is going to be that we're all fucked and there's nothing we can do about it. That's my guess anyway. I can't go over here, can I? I can. And then what? I just need to jump over there.
Magnificent athletic feat, and with a cat's grace at that.
Thank you, Cass. I can go over here now. But now I need to... Will the green one get me through there? Because if not, I've got a problem. So I guess I had to pass through the green one first. Yeah, I had to save that color there so I could go back. That's kind of tricksy and I don't really like that. Like, there's no indication there's a gate there with this color. Right, 7-3, there is a planet here. I see it right here.
You've done well.
It might.
Traversing this maze of memories and forgotten wonders.
That's a coffee cup.
I hope your experience has been pleasant so far. To me, it's been wonderful.
Another cube.
No. 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 No, 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 no! This can't be! This can't! I must have missed something. Kate, run the records. I need to review my notes.
Did she manage to destroy the world, perhaps? Yeah, okay, I see what we have to do. We have to set this up so we can run through them all. So this color that I am right now has to be here, so we need to walk through there. I need to be able to negotiate the red one next. So that has to be... here. I think that works. Yeah, that works.
Isn't making it this far enough? Haven't you gained all the knowledge this place has to offer?
What did you do?
What was her life's work? And it's meaningful.
What did you do, Cass? Just looking at the guide. I've got all the trophies there. Chapter 5 is next. It looks like it's not as long as the others.
But it's not right. Not in the way you want.
And this must be the archive.
Please.
Something to create storms, perhaps.
And knowing one you needn't feel.
Did she destroy the world? Lossing out the sun and whatnot and turning us all into human batteries?
It will only be painful.
I can deal with that.
It didn't work. It never worked. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. Mirren, they were all supposed to find the answer. Please, don't leave.
Sounds so sad. Okay, I can go that way now.
This isn't it. It can't be. The solution, it all made sense. The formula, the structure, this should have solved all our problems. This should have been the answer. I need this to be the answer. Why? Why isn't this working? I can't give up.
Sounds like she might have gone insane.
I'm sorry. When I realized what you were looking for, I didn't have the heart to tell you. An impossible solution for an impossible question. Mirren she was crushed. They all were. I didn't want you to have to feel as they felt. It's a painful burden.
So they never found a solution to our climate woes, and the world was destroyed later as a result. We're done here. 12 more levels, 1109. I think I can get it done tonight. We're going to question mark, question mark, question mark, and Kate is not following us. Look at the guide. 1.2 is barcode, whatever that is.
This is the final piece of their work. What remains. It may be falling apart, but it's home to their memories and to me.
Literally falling apart. Did I just trap myself? No, good. I can't actually rewind here. Okay. Re-pedestals. I'm guessing that's where it's all going to end. Right, here we go. It's 12 more levels to go. Oh, God. That's not a promising start. Biofiltration system we can replicate in our world. We'll meet until we have planters that can be engineered in the outside world with cost-effective materials on a large scale. Blah, blah, blah. Prototype 17. So some of them looking at trying to, I guess, work with what the world had, but Miriam tried to change the world literally with a massive storm gun or something that could be used to seed the clouds. What am I doing with this? What, may I ask, does that do? Alright, that's terrifying. Oh. So what, that's a teleport? It is. Thanks, game, I hate it. Jesse, you live. 1 sec, barcode. At the start of level, turn around, go down the stairs. Let me find Jesse first.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? I can barely hear you. Where are you? You're completely out of my field now. Did the machine just fall apart? How could that happen? Was it the system? This is bad. This means that there's nothing here for us. Did we just waste all of this time? I don't know. You need to find a way out. I can't seem to locate you.
Weird one. Okay, what's next? Can I really not just hit that through the bar? No. So I think I need 2 photos here. One to get in and one to get out. Excuse me.
How long are you going to wait this out? Just talk to her. I can cut through the tension with a knife at this point.
It's not so simple. She refuses to meet me halfway.
Do
Your
not
creativity
pretend
is
you're
a
halfway.
wonder to
Doesn't
witness.
entail crossing an ocean to reach you standing on a shoreline.
How poetic. I'll deal with it, all right?
All right.
One, 3. 10 more levels to go. Where's the guide? Next one's at 2-3, Breaking the Wind. And it looks like that may actually be the last one that I need to get because I've already got impeccable timing. And there's nothing more after that. Teleport in, grab the battery, teleport over there. That seems very easy. Annoying, but easy. Am I missing something? Just gotta be careful not to destroy the bass. Okay, that's an issue. How do we get the battery out? Through there. Not a problem. Now, how do we get the battery in here? That is a problem. Do I have to take a photo of myself holding the battery? Or heck, we can put the battery in the photo with us. Can I hold the battery? I have to know. I have to know if holding the battery works. It does. It's either that or I could have put it next to me and photographed it there. Exits over there, we need some way of getting over. Really? Do I have to photograph myself in midair? That seems like it might be the best answer.
Again, she's just not seeing the big picture. Biofiltration is just a plaster, a solution requiring the many to assist. Whereas my solution only requires the diligence of a singular person. Why not strive for perfection? Why push towards a community that might not even follow through when you can take the fate of the global climate in your own hands? I've already shown Aliong the prototype. If I can just get it to run, maybe Haraya will finally see where I'm coming from. Maybe we can finally put our focus on the right path forward.
These disagreements will get you nowhere, fellas. It sounds like you went into this experiment without a clear goal. I guess that's the answer. That's got to be the answer. We're still in one, okay.
Are doing really, really well.
Well, thank you. Okay, thinking. So that gets me a photo at a distance, which I can maybe use to teleport up there, but I need another photo to get out first. That's the only thought that I've got. So let's do that. Teleport in there. Back away. Teleport out. Not now. I'm a genius.
You can continue to go further, but only more ruin awaits. This place, it's old now, falling apart. Data, left alone for too long, corrupt. Please, be mindful.
I think it's talking about me, but okay. 2-3, breaking the wind. We have our camera back. See you smiling here.
You've destroyed it. Something must be wrong with the camera. This is dangerous.
Okay. Interesting mechanic. We can't photograph this. We need one battery. Okay, I immediately see the problem here. I'm going to have to photograph part of this. And then somehow get over there. That's tricky. How do we do that? Like that, maybe?
So what if the weather disruptor didn't work? This can't be the end of everything we worked for. All the research,
This place,
all the memories.
you've changed it.
We need to keep pushing
It will
forward.
never be the same.
Haraya gave up too
Maybe
easily, but I
That's
won't.
meaningful.
I refuse to leave this place until I know the answer. Until I save everything.
It's a simulation. It can always be reset. Alright. Alright then. Jesse, what's up?
Hey, I can't tell if you answered or not, so I'm just going to wing it. You're completely out of my range. I can't find you. But your vitals are still fine. Like you're in a deep sleep. So, new game plan. You're going to need to break the system somehow. There has to be access to a failsafe. A way out. Use it. Even if it destroys the place. It might be your only chance to leave. Get back here safe. Alright?
Destroy this place? To make a void where something once was? Is that the only answer?
If it's my life or you, I mean, you're a cat. And as I've said many, many times before, I'm a dog person. We need one more battery. This doesn't work because we destroy that. So I probably need to find another battery somewhere. Photocopier? Okay. So I need to place this.
It's pretty here. And the sound of the wind is nice. Is this what your world once was? Is this what you're trying to get back to?
Sure thing. Freaky as. Okay, what am I doing? We have a photocopier. Do I just need to do this? No, this breaks the entire panel. But I can do this, can't I? We just need to photocopy that once and then drop the battery and we're done. Just like that. Three more. And just bring up the guide again because I keep losing it on my other screen. Where are you? There. Back. 3-2 is the last chance for impeccable timing, but I think that is actually the last level. And then after that, basically credits. Why is my camera shaking? Was it doing that on the previous levels as well and I didn't notice? That battery, we can maybe make our way over there and grab that. We need one battery here, and then we need to get through there. How do we get through there? Okay, so if I photograph that, that gets me to the exit. And then we use that to build a path here. Although placement's gonna be weird. How can I make this work? Can I make that work? I mean, that is the answer. But right now I'm just struggling to see how to place this photograph to be able to reach that point there. I think the game's going to stymie me at the absolute last possible moments. What if I photograph this? I can get through there. I don't think I can get back. Okay, never mind.
There is one. A failsafe. And just as your friend said, using it will destroy this place. Oh, this feels like another impossible question.
We're inside a cage. Right, we can teleport out easily. Developing the cat. There's no audio logs over there, is there? And not seeing anything interesting here. Let's just grab that and go. Or not. We need 2 batteries, which means I need to photograph that. Destroying the pictures of the cat. That feels bad. I'll give it that. It does, however, mean I need to do... Wait, how do I do this? If I don't have a photocopier, how do I do this? Do I have to do something like that, perhaps? Okay, hang on. We can get out. I need to teleport, don't I? Let's grab a few photos. God damn it. That's going to destroy that. That's no good. I need to go out this way. No, I need to teleport back in there and photograph myself with the battery, don't I? I think that's the only thing that works. Because otherwise, when I photograph the battery, it's going to go down. This thing will not... This thing will duplicate it without destroying it. I need one more photo here. So I need to go out this way. I need to teleport over there and grab the battery, then go back inside there and photograph myself with it. Oh god. I think I need to be able to get back. So what, place it somewhere like there? Grab that. I'll put the battery here. Then teleport in. The speed run for this is going to be absolutely fucking insane. I know I've said that before, but it's the truth. I need to actually pick up that photo, don't I? Where is it? Right, so we teleport out here. Grab that. And then drop that above us. I think this may be the second last level, or the last level before the cinematic endgame, if there is indeed a cinematic endgame. Just looking at time, 11:30. Yeah, I'll try completing this tonight. See how we go. Okay. I cannot photograph this. I need to destroy this. Put it here. That's actually a very easy one. Are we done? Is this a file safe that will get us out of the system? Please, my voice. I have 10 photos. And a 5-minute timer.
And so, your choice is made, and it begins. I'm impressed, even now.
Nine levels.
Drives you. Hesitation is the enemy of innovation.
I cannot photograph that. Rewind is not working. Oh god. Okay, that's a problem. So unless I go around here, perhaps. That's all I got. I burned 2 photos to make that work, though.
Do you think you have the power to reshape your world?
Absolutely not.
Isn't as forgiving as this place.
2 batteries. I don't see any batteries at the moment. I can do that, but how does that help me? I do not see any batteries. I mean, all I need to do is photograph the battery, and then we're good, but I don't see a battery to photograph. I think I might be done. Okay, it's down there. Right, so we're gonna do that. Got to copy that.
This failsafe was to prevent us losing everything.
Hell. I'm gonna need more than one go at this, very clearly.
This place will leave nothing behind. How will you find your perfect solution now?
That seems like a bad idea. Let's go this way. Not certain what this is going to accomplish. Actually, we can teleport. Three photos left. I can't photograph that. Battery has to go on there to... 2 batteries have to go on there to power that. I can grab the other battery by doing this, but how do I get inside the cage? Right, we're about to get kicked out. 2 rolls of film, those are very useful. Not if I do that, though. I don't need to grab them like that, I can just do this, can't I? But I'm not sure if they'll fall down. They won't. So I'd have to grab them like that. Alright. The final challenge. Not meant to do that. Terrible placement. Oh my god. How do I make this work? I'll start by taking a photo of this. Maybe that's a better option. That's a much better option. Alright, this one, we just need to line this up. I don't fully understand why that's there. Other than to maybe act as a, hey you dumbass, look over here. The way I see it though, we just have to go around here. And I see another way of doing this. Okay. Photograph that. Thing is, I either burn another photograph there or I burn, no, hang on, we destroyed that. I have to photograph this. I was trying to do some math on the photos and it doesn't make sense. Nani? They can't fall on each other. Okay, so this one's the illusory puzzle. It's just asking me to make a hole in this wall ahead of me. We get this one, which has the symbol there, which makes me think that's going to come in handy later. Let's take a good look at that. It's not good placements. Neither is this, but it should work. Right, what am I doing here? Do I need another photo from the previous scene? That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? How else do I get these damn batteries in? That would make the most sense. But that means I need to prep. So I don't see a way inside there, and I don't see a way to... No, wait, we can do this. That does destroy the battery though, which I don't want. We can do this, can't we? Is that in range? I assume so. No idea where I just fell down to. Hopefully that shot's good enough. If it's not, I need to retake it. And that doesn't destroy the battery. What am I thinking? So we're down to 2 shots.
I think there's a way forward, even without an answer.
Are you serious, game? That was bizarre. We can take a photo ourselves. Let's do that. Let's take 2 photos of ourselves. No, I need to teleport through there first. Form over there. I don't see a way over there. Okay, I'm stuck. Give me your hands. You can carry pictures between sections. Sometimes they can be used to save time. You don't fucking say. Although, if I could teleport inside that thing, I'd need to be able to teleport out. Maybe I need to take the picture and use it here. But then how do I grab the photo through the bars? Yeah, okay. This is where we use the photo. Got it. I see how to do this now. Hopefully there's nothing after this. If there is, I don't know what to do. This should be it. Damn it. Court mashing. Yeah, you know what? That's going to give me access to a battery. That's one battery that I didn't have before. I can just do that. Not that. I can just do this. As long as I don't get myself killed. Not sure how helpful that is though. So, yeah, it's not helpful at all. Here's what I'm thinking. We take 2 photos here. The second one's going to be used in the final level to teleport us inside the cage. This one's annoying. I've got however many shots. So if I put this here... like that... I don't need to go after the other one. And then I can just do this to finish. Assuming this is it.
You did well. It's thanks to you. I understand. Mirren, she was desperate to find the truth on her own. But I see now, there is no singular truth, no perfect answer. If anything, meeting you in this place was the closest I would ever get to knowing. Tell me, the red world that awaits you, is it loving? Is it healing?
Nah, I think it's dying.
I see. I suppose our time has come to an end. Thank you for stopping by.
I'm sure we can reset the simulation and get him back. I feel even though this is supposed to be representative of the real world, we are still in a simulation. something is growing here.
You're back. Oh, thank God. You made it. I was worried. You went dark. Don't scare me like that. You probably need some rest. I guess it was too good to be true. A singular answer to all our problems. A bummer, for sure. But it's not the end.
Is this the only seed that you've seen in a very long time?
Wait. What's that?
Seed of hope, perhaps. I have a problem. The platinum did not unlock. What's up with that? What did I miss? I've missed 2? Liberates, and that's something I can get behind. Yeah, I saw Liberate, so I thought okay, I must have just completely missed that. Liberates 5-3. Best chance for impeccable timing. I was concentrating on impeccable timing. Dang. Alright, let me quickly go get those before my controller dies. Interesting game. Lovely mechanics, lovely use of the whole photo thing, and I can't skip the credits, so that's a serious black mark. But the story really didn't do much for me, I'm afraid. Just a little bit too much dialogue and writing, and I don't know. VR prototype. Ooh, Superhot was involved. Now that's a game. But I love this game's mechanic of placing a 2D object and turning into a 3-dimensional space. I keep saying it, but it's true. Video game designers, creators, directors, programmers, whatever it is that you do, you are all very talented people. And no matter how much shit you get from me or the internet or anyone else in general, the work that you do is incredible. And you deserve to be celebrated for it. I was trying to snooze the ads because I want to end the stream shortly and I don't want you to get ads. I wish I could skip these credits. You all deserve the credits, but I wish I could skip them. I need to go back to 5-3 and knock off 2 more trophies. So 5-3, liberate the Dustins. The 3 blueprints. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. What the actual hell? We need to free the 3 Dustins by picking up the blueprints and dropping them. And in the same area as tile number 2, take a picture of the balcony just above. We access the balcony. There is a pixelated map. I was on that pixelated map. Shuhei shout out. What is he up to these days? I know he was heavily involved with Sony's indie push in the 2010s, but I don't know what he's doing now. And yeah, Keely shout out as well. Hopefully I can just go back. I think the guide did say, yeah, it is a very simple cleanup. It does say to focus on the missable trophies. Need to pick them all up on one save file. Have I fucked up? I think I may have fucked up. Unless I can go back in and yes. Unless I can go back in and replay that level, I am done. Yeah, it's not the most innovative shooter that I've played, but hashtag justice for case. Hopefully I can replay that level. If I can't, I'm done. Uh, 5-3, it was in... It was here. It was in, here. I was on that map, damn it. And we access a very similar map later on, where we go inside the cave. This one we need to look behind the waterfall. I'm annoyed I had to look up that one puzzle. The game disguised that very well though, in my opinion. It's like, figure out how to get battery out, and that's not the solution at all. Okay, 3, 4... Is this 5? That looks right. Yeah, I looked at these, I talked about them, and then I completely forgot about them.
Cursed creature. Makes me want to chase it a bit.
Alright, so if we photograph this again... I was here, damn it. That's what's so upsetting about this. How do I access that?
Private spots are the best way to recharge. Oh, so I've been told. Find a nice long nap often does the trick.
You know what? That is a great screenshot for the Platinum Trophy. I'll take it. Giddy! Alright, that was Viewfinder. Honestly, this game's kind of cool. Again, not feeling its story, but the mechanics are pretty incredible. The way you can do this and then just walk into it. Like, just from a programming engine perspective, I don't understand how that's possible. I'm not that smart. But yeah, well, I think what I'll do tomorrow night, I won't stream tomorrow night, so I'll quickly knock off the PS4 version of this because there's a double platinum that I can get here. And then after that, I'll find something else to play. Most likely either Psychonauts, Red Faction, or Goat Simulator. Not decided what yet, but that's what I'll be doing next. As for the weekend, I'm probably going to only be able to stream 1 of the 2 days for Hitman. I don't know which day yet. My plans are not yet made. We'll play some Freelancer. I'm going to Prestige and start getting my stuff back. And once I get into states where I feel like I've got enough stuff, I'll look at doing another challenge. But that's me for now, basically just grinding out some trophies, making some progress, and I think what I'll do this and edit Gabriel Knight 3 simultaneously because I can multitask. I'm secretly a woman. And then on Saturday or Sunday we'll play some Hitman, and then next week I'll be back with something new. Alright, let's call it there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day, great night, whatever it is in your part of the world. Hopefully your part of the world looks better than what's out here. Hopefully. Either way, I'll be back online with something new very soon. See you then.